is Saifulam Kumar and you are watching our own channel EduPoint. So in this video we are going to continue with the part 5 of our series Why Do We Fall. So as we know that we are going to continue with the spreading of diseases. So we are going to start it with because it contains many topics in it. So we are going to start it with. And if you are new to the channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel EduPoint. So let's start with the spreading of diseases. So first topic is spreading of disease is the principle of treatment. The points that are major for the treatment. So for in this we are going to discuss the treatment method, biological substance, the biotics and its example. So first we are going to start with the two treatment methods. So the two treatment methods are to reduce the effect of the disease or to completely finish the disease. So in this the person becomes the disease free and in this it becomes healthy. So these are the two treatment methods. So now we are going to start with the next part. The biological substance that block the growth of bacteria is called antibiotic. Antibiotics are the biological substance that stops the growth of the bacteria that makes the diseases. So example are penicillin, ceftriaxone, tetracyclines, aminoglycosides. So penicillin is an antibiotic that prevents the growth of the cell wall and it was made by Alexander Fleming as for his friend because he was affected by pneumonia. So penicillin is an antibiotic that prevents the growth of the cell wall. These are the some examples that I said you. And antibiotic doesn't act on viruses because viruses does not use biochemicals and use host cell to produce proteins. Biochemical is used by the bacteria and so the antibiotic can easily stop their growth, but the virus doesn't use biochemical and they use the host cell to produce proteins that is the viruses that causes disease in the human body. So these were the principle of treatment. Okay, so now we are going to start with another topics. So guys, this is the next topic, that is principle of prevention. So how the points that can be used for the prevention. So the best way is prevention is better than cure. You have been listening from most of the people that if prevention is better than cure, that means that if you are if preventing the disease is better than curing the disease. So that is better. So now we will discover the two method of prevention: preventing exposure to infectious agents and strengthening the immune system. Preventing exposure to infectious agents means that preventing the airborne disease, foodborne disease, waterborne and lifestyle etc. This is preventing. Be safe from these diseases. So first we will discuss this table is two from this. Preventing and strengthening to immune system is another topic that we will cover after this table. So first we will see how we can prevent the types of diseases. So this is the types of disease and these are the prevention. So airborne disease, the disease that are transferred from air, that is avoiding overcrowded places and staying in a clean environment. So if we are staying in if we are going to an overcrowded place, then the chances of airborne disease is more there. So we should avoid overcrowded place. Foodborne disease, the disease that is transferred from food, the germs that are transferred. So it is by eating hygienic food. So these both are mainly same, but balanced diet and eating a hygienic food, these both should be same at time. So foodborne disease, eating hygienic food. Waterborne disease, the disease that is by drinking pure water, not contaminated water. So waterborne disease is by drinking contaminated water. So that means we should drink safe and pure water. So if we drink safe and pure water, we can prevent the waterborne disease. So next is lifestyle disease, that is by poor unhealthy lifestyle, that is done by poor unhealthy lifestyle. So it can be cured by eating balanced diet. So it can be prevented eating a balanced diet. And vector-borne disease, that is caused by that in which animals are intermediate in the humans and the disease. So it is also like prevention is also like airborne disease like clean and hygiene surrounding. So this is the prevention exposed to infectious agent. So how we can prevent these infectious agents. So now we will learn the last topic of this part, strengthening the immune system. So we are going to learn the strengthening the immune system. So this is the topic of strengthening the immune system, and this is the preventing exposed to infectious agents. So this is the strengthening the immune system. So how we can strengthen the immune system? The foreign substance. This is the term that we should learn before the topic. The foreign substance of a germ that enter our body is called antigen. So antigen is the foreign substance or the germ that enter our body. So the ability of a body to resist the disease with the help of antibiotic is called the immunity. So how much ability of a body is to resist the disease with the help of antibiotic is called immunity. So our immunity should be strong. By vaccination, immunity can be strengthened. So by vaccination, immunity can be strengthened. If we do vaccination, our immunity can be strengthened more as it is now. So the vaccines are available for enhancing our immune system against various diseases. So like polio, chickenpox, etc. So like vaccines for COVID-19 is not available at this time. So it is not included in the example. But for these polio, chickenpox vaccine are available that can finish the disease as well as strengthen an immune system. So this is the topic of strengthening the immune system, how we can strengthen it, and what are antigen and what is vaccination. So vaccination vaccination can be done for strengthening the immune system. So now we are going. So this is what the strengthening. So these are the two principles of the treatment that we have done previously. So these are the two ways by which we can prevent this. So first is preventing exposed to infectious agent, and second is strengthening the immune system. So guys, hope you understand the topic. Please like, share and subscribe, and the next part would be the some important question for why do we fall. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.